The media, should I say are now or is, not only the cornerstone of democracy, but also play an indispensable role in the proper functioning of any democratic system. The vital role of the media as watchdog of the democratic process and in influencing political discourse, especially during elections, is essential to democratic consolidation. Universally, the role of the media in information dissemination and public enlightenment through the provision of platforms for electoral campaigns, public debate, and voter education is often a precondition for free and fair elections. Without the media safeguarding the credibility and transparency of the election will be a very Herculean task for election managers. While a free and objective media can foster transparency by disseminating important electoral information, a stifled or compromised media is capable of undermining the electoral process, ultimately weakening democracy. We are fully aware of the enormity of responsibilities on our shoulders in conducting elections. A well-conducted election is not only a recipe for order and good governance, but in many developing countries, it makes the difference between war and peace. A badly conducted election could be a disaster for any nation, and there are examples around the world. And we are so determined that the 2019 elections will be fair, free, credible, and peaceful. But to achieve that, we need the cooperation of all and sundry. Therefore, in facilitating the full participation of the citizenry in democratic elections, the media are specifically saddled with 8 responsibilities. And I'm going to quickly highlight those 8 responsibilities. Number 1, educating voters on how to exercise their democratic rights. And this is very important for us because given the number of political parties we have, it will have an effect on the size of the ballot paper. And there has to be tremendous voter education and sensitization around the ballot paper for citizens to make informed choices and good choices on election day. Number 2, the media is going to report on election campaigns. And there are always issues when election campaigns are reported. The distinguished senior citizen will speak on one of the issues, which is hate speech. Number 3, the media provides platform for political parties and candidates to communicate their messages to the electorate. Number 4, it provides a platform for public feedback, concerns, opinions, and needs to political parties, candidates, the election management bodies, government, and other stakeholders, thereby facilitating interactions on governance issues. Number 5, allows political parties and candidates to debate with each other. Number 6, reporting results and monitoring vote counting after an election. Number 7, scrutinizing the electoral process itself, including electoral management, in order to evaluate the fairness of the process, its efficiency, and its probity. And finally, number 8, the media provides information in a manner devoid of inflammatory language and helping to prevent election-related violence. Elections are not just about the right to vote. Knowledge of the voting process, information about political parties, candidates and their programs are equally crucial. Also required is the acquisition of knowledge of how to vote. It is the sacred responsibility of the media to provide avenues and opportunities for citizen participation, political inclusion, and empowerment. The media should avail voters of adequate information about the electoral process and informed analysis on policies, political parties, and their candidates, to enable the citizens make informed choices. To fulfill this obligation, the media have a duty to subject the electoral process to scrutiny and to provide public education on the activities of the election management body and other electoral stakeholders in order to hold all of us to account. As the 2019 general elections approach, and given the constitutionally recognized roles demanded of its professionals, that's the media professionals in democratic dispensation, the media is an indispensable partner to the Electoral Commission. As I said earlier, we have exactly 289 days to the election. It is important for the media to begin to actively address critical information deficits in public discourse. First of all, we enjoin the media to partner with the Commission in providing information on our own plans for the general election. As at today, the planning process for the 2019 general election has been concluded with the finalization and validation of the 2017 to 2021 strategic plan and strategic program of action. We have also finalized and validated our election project plan, and we're in the process of forming the election monitoring and support center. So in terms of plans, the Commission is actually ready for 2019. Now there are other critical planning processes towards the election, and this includes the continuous voter registration exercise, the CVR, as well as the collection of the permanent voter cards. For the first time in the history of elections in this country, citizens are given the opportunity to register continuously as envisaged under the Electoral Act. In the past, there was a fresh voter register with every election. The Commission stopped that in 2011 by introducing the full biometric voter register. And in 2014, there was a continuous voter registration for 1 week to update the 2011 voter register for the 2015 general elections. But since April last year, we have been registering on quarterly basis, and at the end of each quarter, the register is pasted at all the registration centers nationwide for citizens to exercise their right for claims and objections in case there are persons under Section 12, subsection 1 of the Electoral Act that have found their names on the register but who are not supposed to be. Draw the attention of the Commission so that together we can clean up the voter register. In 2017, 3.9 million fresh Nigerians registered, and then additional 300,000+ applied for transfer of their registration or replacement of lost, damaged, or defaced permanent voter cards. We had to do the cleaning up processes to unprint the PVCs and to make them available for collection. We have promised this country that this will be ready, the cards will be ready for collection in the first week of May, beginning from the end of this week. All the 4 million cards for those registered in 2017 will be delivered to each state of the Federation and will be made available for collection by citizens. But that is for citizens who registered in 2017. For those who registered in the first quarter of 2018 and are also currently registering in the second quarter of 2018, I want to assure each and every citizen that whoever is registered will get his or her card well ahead of the 2019 general elections.